All right, so as you can see here, we have a go bag, a demonstration go bag that we put together. So it kind of assists the public to see what does that really look like. Before we talk about any of these items, I want to just share that we have these made, these go bag checklists pre-prepared for the public, and you can reach out to the Reno Fire Department and we can actually furnish the actual checklist. And what the checklist is, and it's also in Spanish as well, so it's the identical message in English and Spanish. And what it does is it gives you a good starting point for most of the items that you were going to want to have in your go bag. Now, it's not all inclusive. There's going to be some personal items that you're going to want to add, but this is a pretty good starting point. And you can reach out to the fire department and we can actually furnish that if you'd like. What's nice about the checklist is you can keep it inside the bag and then check the bag. If you ever have to remove anything, it's a great item here to operate off of. So speaking of some of the items inside, we have them labeled here so you can see them. Obviously, we're going to want to have a first aid kit because, just something basic that we can have in case that someone gets injured when they're away from their home, and medical might be limited. Obviously, toiletries, items that we're going to want to have when we're away from our home, and then we have our obviously just a basic complement of food. The majority of the time we're going to be able to get to those resources pretty quickly within the city. But if you're out and about and you throw this in your car, which I'd recommend if you're going to travel, put your go bag in your vehicle with you because you might not always be nearby resources. So basic food items, we talked about medications, reading glasses or prescription glasses because I can't drive at night without my glasses. So you want to make sure that we're prepared if it's a multiple day event, then we're going to have to make accommodations for that. This is a really important one. Important documents, any items that we want to make sure that we cannot replace. We want to make sure that we have those out of harm's way. Evacuation maps. We have our a blanket here in case we're out on our own and we run into cold temperatures. Obviously, we have our food and water, and this is important too. This is a small amount of food for our pets. So as we grab our animals and we leave, we want to make sure that they have accommodations as well. It's not a bad idea to have different ways to charge your phone or your laptop devices because that's how we operate now, and that's where we get a lot of our information is from our electronic devices. And this is a basic complement, but you can sustain quite a bit with just this right here. We can't stress to the public enough. With your go bag, there's a reason it has the word go in it. It means we're going to be leaving and we're going to be going quickly. So we want to make sure that when we head out, that we have enough, and it can make a big difference between being prepared and unprepared.